$250 budget phone that can take pictures which not even flagships can do. This is the successor to the budgeting from last year, the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Starting with the unboxing of got the most high-end model in the Note 9 lineup, also known as Note 9 Pro Max in some markets, the one that comes with a 64-megapixel lens. We have the Google Apps access message on the side of the box. Inside the box we have some paperwork, it's illegal, in case a special USB Type-C cable, and a big 30-watt fast charger that is definitely a huge jump from the 18-watt fast charging of the Redmi Note Pro from last year. And then we have the Redmi Note 9 Pro in the tropical green color that looks pretty fresh. The Noted program last year was my favorite budget phone, and then compared that, have they raised the bar or not? Let's take a deep dive. The price is around $250 for the Note 9 Pro. Is still one of the most affordable phones on the market. No matter where you live, there is an interesting design change compared to last year's model. Looks bigger and more colorful, still rocking glass back for premium. This headphone jack is still there. We have a more modern poncho design which some people prefer over a knowledge base. I think when scanner bar button is a very welcoming change, very quick indeed. The quad camera and boxes setup on the back was still rock the same 64-megapixel lens, 8-megapixel ultralight, 2-megapixel depth sensor, and a 5-megapixel macro lens compared to the 2-megapixel off last year's model. Neither really paid that much attention to it last time because I wasn't really impressed that much, but this time I played with it and I can't stop using it. If you use this in good lighting conditions, preferably outdoor, will get some really great shots unless you come really close to the subject. I mean, I cannot take these photos on my $1,300 iPhone because they don't have a macro lens, so in order to come this close we need a macro lens, which this budget phone has. You may or may not care about this, but definitely opens new possibility, and especially at this price it's nice to have all these features. It also lets you shoot 1080p videos in macro mode now, like last year the 64 make this a lens is still pretty good. Sharp results, natural colors, ultralight is here as well, not possibly my favorite. And another big improvement that I've seen compared to the last remodel is better performance in Pro mode. To really test out the Pro mode, that I took the phone to a really tough harsh dark condition. What you're looking right now is a normal picture. This is a night work picture, and this is 1/32 64-megapixel night March shot. The difference is insane. I can literally see the text on the outdoor of that AC, which I couldn't even see through my eyes. You can make the images even better with a bit of light from touch. This easily makes this phone one of the best phones out there to have the Pro Nightwood experience with features similar to flagships. The Promo, unless you take 64MP 30 seconds long exposure shots with ISO up to 3200 watts. Even amazing that it works with all the lenses, which I haven't really seen on other phones. There are many 64-bit whistle phones out there, but to truly push the sensor to its maximum promo it is necessary, and I think Shelby has done a great job. Now you can forgive videos, but it does not have optical image stabilization sadly, so as long as you're not running around and keeping your hand stable I guess you'll be fine, but for stable results you have to drop the quality to 1080p. Front camera is 16 megapixels. We have decent results, does a good job in portrait mode. Another not as detailed in image processing, could definitely be improved in the future, but overall it does the job well. Not another big important difference is the battery size. It is now 5020 mAh compared to the last year's 4500 mAh battery. We also have 30 watt of fast charging, which is one of the fastest fast charging solutions on a budget phone. At this price, at 30-minute charge can give you around 50% of battery, which can almost last you a full day if you're not in a game a lot. Now speaking of gaming, Xiaomi had the decision to go with a Qualcomm 720G chip this time around. I can see why, because this is a 8nm chip versus drug nanometer from last year's model. A huge hump in the Note means we have a much more efficient shape, cooler performance for longer gaming sessions, while overall performance and benchmarks are more or less the same. It will definitely be better for the battery. The games that I tried on the phone ran fine and the UI was also pretty smooth. The display is a Full HD plus 6.6-inch IPS LCD panel. Number 4, I say I wish this phone had only been out. The IPS display is not bad, it is still bright enough, the colors are nice and vibrant. Like most people at this price range would probably not notice any difference because of the IPS display. This phone is cheaper than some Of the budget phones out there, least in most markets compared to the likes of Samsung, but then again having an OLED display would have been actually amazing. That comes with accurate and out of the box based on B11. Not my favorite UI, but definitely one of the better ones I've used. I like the arrangement of the app drawer, I like the look of the settings, the ability to add custom actions with the buttons. Once again a killer pro camera mode that works with all lenses, and that the ability to hide poncho if you want to. Overall a decent scan. In the future it will get the B12, which is the upcoming new skin, which has a lot of new features. That is something to look forward to. All in all, the Redmi Note 9 Pro still checks it all. Shelby's goal here is to create the smartphone that has all the features you need for as low price as possible. 8 nanometers quantum chair, bigger battery, faster charging cord, blood loss back, and most importantly a great camera experience. I still think that this phone does justice to the legendary Redmi Note lineup. Please subscribe, comment and like the video. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.